Welcome back to Money Matters, the show where we dive into the wild world of finances. Today, we're coming at it from a completely different angle. I'm Jake.
And I'm Lisa. Today, we're tackling a fascinating and kind of shocking topic: why so many lottery winners end up broke just a few years after hitting the jackpot.
Yeah, you'd think winning millions would be the start of the good life, right? But apparently, it's not always smooth sailing. I read that nearly a third of winners go bankrupt within a few years. That's wild.
It really is. The first issue that stood out to me was poor financial management. Like, people suddenly get all this money, but they don't know what to do with it. Makes sense, right? If you've never managed a big paycheck before, how can you suddenly be financial master over such a huge amount of money?
Totally. I mean, I've seen it happen. People splurge on fancy cars, big houses, designer clothes, then they realize they're broke and have nothing to show for it. Impulse buying is a real trap.
And don't forget about giving away money. I've heard of winners who start handing out cash to family and friends, thinking they're helping, but it can drain their funds faster than they expect.
Yeah, generosity is great, until it's not sustainable. Plus, some winners fall into bad habits like gambling or even drugs, which just eat up their winnings. It's like they're their own worst enemy.
And then there are scammers, people who see dollar signs and come knocking. I read stories of winners being targeted by fraudsters. It's like a whole new world of danger.
It's heartbreaking. The emotional stress is another big factor. Suddenly having all this money can mess with your head. People feel guilty, pressured, or even isolated. It's not always the fairy tale they imagine.
Exactly. And all these issues add up. Some winners start legal battles, get into trouble, or just can't handle the pressure. It's like a perfect storm.
So, what's the takeaway here? Be smart with your money, seek advice, and don't let greed or impulse take over.
That's a big part of it. Winning the lottery is a huge blessing, but it's also a huge responsibility. Otherwise, it's easy to go from riches to rags pretty quickly.
Well said. It's a good reminder, money can change your life, but only if you handle it the right way.
Absolutely. Thanks for listening to Money Matters. Catch you next time.